Hello and welcome to the Yellow Trumpet. I am Chituga Chinda, and today we shall be discussing the topic rush. What does it mean to rush? Well, I don't know, but what I understand by the word rush is the urgency to be at or to conclude it, either to conclude a task or to be at a different place. In life, there seems to be a rush to be at a desired destination, which is known as blow. To blow, that means to expand, to become successful, usually financially. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is a worthy. I regard it a worthy cause, because if you are able to make the lives of those around you and yourself comfortable, then it is a wonderful thing. However, what I want to discuss or what I want to raise is the issue of I never make am yet. The strange issue of I never make am yet. And the reason we are always in a hurry. First, we have fabricated in our minds a destination. In our minds, this destination is not clear. Perhaps we tell ourselves when we have a vehicle, we will be happy. Perhaps we tell ourselves when we rent the finest apartment or when we build the sexiest house, we will be happy. Perhaps we look for this success in the value of our bank account or the amount of properties we've accumulated. One thing is certain: when we rush, we tend to make mistakes. We tend to overlook things that we ought to be cautious about, even the way we eat. When we rush, you ask yourself this question: where are you rushing to? Where are you running to? Where are you running to? When I did not have a vehicle, I would always imagine that once I get a vehicle, all my life's desire has been met and I will be super comfortable. But upon getting a vehicle, I then realized that there will be more and more desires, and this pattern has been consistent from childhood. Whether it is a toy or now a car, it is always the same. Always looking for more, never satisfied. It is because you will never enjoy a thing better than you enjoyed it in your imagination. Never. Is it your car? Is it your money? Is it a toy? Is it drinks? You will never enjoy a thing better than you enjoy it in your imagination. Which begs the question: are goals illusory? Is success a mirage? Well, I can't describe something that I have seen as a mirage. For instance, I'm called to the bar as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. I'm aware of the power it confers on me as an individual and the influence it has accorded me in society. I cannot tell you it is unreal or a mirage to attain this feat. And even though there are many of us, it is still of value to me. However, how I conduct or my colleagues conduct themselves will determine their ultimate values as lawyers. That is the value they can provide society. So, on that note, I cannot say that it is a mirage. I cannot say it is a mirage, but it does have that tendency, that pleasure we experience in anticipation or our imaginative thoughts upon procuring something, we realize that it dissipates. It goes to show that no matter how enjoyable a thing is, no matter how pleasurable a thing is, no matter how wonderful a thing is, it is I, it is you, it is me, it is we that enjoy it internally. You only know that water is refreshing when you drink it or pour it upon your skin on a hot day, not by what your teacher says about it in class. It is an internal thing. And enjoyment, no matter how we think, we cannot make it an external thing, because even in the cause of sexual stimulation, from without we are stimulated. But at the point of what we call orgasm, at the point of that climax, we still, I'll speak from a man's perspective now, you still have to go inside to fetch the pleasure that makes you scream in ecstasy. So it is important to note that while we rush, there is need for patience. And even I who speaks needs to be reminded occasionally the need for patience. I need to remind myself occasionally the need for patience. We as a people, which I call the Yellow Trumpet. The Yellow Trumpet being the national flower of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Yellow Trumpet symbolizing the hue of our different opinions. The Yellow Trumpet symbolizing the plentitude of nectar, the surplus of nectar, the availability of raw materials to make honey, that is, the availability of materials to build a prosperous society. The Yellow Trumpet itself is that success that we wish to rush for. But I am here to tell you that that success will turn to dust in your hands upon attainment if you do not understand yourself, or if you do not know yourself. Yourself is the core. Yourself is the one that beats your heart. Yourself is the one that pumps your lungs. Yourself is the very breath of God. It is my pleasure to say all this to you. I hope you have learned something from this. Thank you.